Hi. I just wanted to keep it out of focus because I sat down and this is what I see. So, Halloween group cruise. Let's focus. Are we focused? There we go. I'm back. All right. Well, I'm in focus. Welcome. It is Pippa promotion time and it is Sunday fun day. I was thinking, however, I would like Sundays free or something. I don't know if I should go early in the morning or should I go back to Tuesdays? Thinking Tuesdays. I know that one person watching is Matthew. Now there's 6. Welcome. If you're watching the replay, stick around, say hi. Do not be shy. I will reply. Mr. Paul Crow, good morning, sir. Matthew, hello. Sasha, hello. Vanessa's in the house. Your cruise, girls' weekend, looked fabulous. Hello, beautiful. All right, first things. Oh, Danny's in the house. Pam, long time no chat. Hope you're having a lovely weekend as you. Simon, g'day. Actually on a plane, so you can't hear me or you've got the ears in and you can hear me. Absolutely. Where's Rue? Great question. Oh, no. I don't think my beautiful puppy has him, but you never know. Andrew's in the house, and that reminds me, I want to give a big shout out to my, where is it here? My Patreon peeps, my Ocean Time cruises. We've got Andrew, we've got Pam, we've got John, we've got Matthew. A lot of them are captains, so please check out oceantime.com.au for more information. Bless yous. Simon can hear. All right, so I won't talk badly about you. I never would. True. Rue is with Matthew. I did just see it. I wish I'd taken a photo now. First things first. How many days until your next cruise? I'm thinking it's 97 for myself. How many for you? Matthew's about 24. Simon, you have to come on one of my group cruises. Isabel is one of my, she is a captain, Ocean Time captain. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. And I have some news coming, actually, that I might go live after this. Danny, 30 days. Nice. I like it. I can lip read, and it's good to do it. No. John, 3rd of November. I beat you. Not that it's a competition, but Kim's in the house. Thank you for watching on YouTube. 94, and I get the think because it's like, oh, it's 97, but was that today or yesterday or tomorrow? Paul, November. You don't even have a number for me. I'm very worried about you, sir. Simon would love to do one of the group cruises. Yes. Andrew, 78, and I think it is overseas. When's your next cruise? Halloween Ocean Time group cruise, 97 days. Get on board. Oh, Isabel, 22nd of September. Nice. Brandon, hello. 113 until Ovation. Nice. I want you to tell, have you been on Ovation before? Because I like her. She's not that she's nicer than Quantum. She's just different, but I like her. Matthew, 16. Oh, there we go. 11. All right. Thomas is in the house. 146 days away. There we go. David, are you guys on the hot cruise? You need to tell me. If you're on the hot cruise, you need because David's one of my officers, I believe. Joy, hello. Oh, we've got 71, 79, 184, 240. Jeff, I just love the numbers, young lady. Jeff's 35. Sasha's my preferred over Quantum 2. Oh, I'll take any. But I would like to go on Ovation to show my husband. David, I did not know this. I'm just going to invite you right now. This is epic. I love it. Hang on. I've just looked up. Carlo is on Quantum of the Seas. He posted this 13 minutes ago. Had a blast with these guys. One of the best cruises I've ever had. One more. Oh, it's outside the pub. I'll see if I can. It might go out of focus, but I just want to. Oh, very cool. Am I still in focus? Just. Well, we'll rectify that. Bunch of good-looking peeps, though. Sorry, where was I? Oh, I can't do more than one thing at once. That's not true. I'm a woman. I can do multiple. Invite. And, oh, look, there you are. I think I couldn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not working. All right, I just invited you and I'll send a message. Okay, sorry. But Dave's on the hot cruise. Julia, hello. 101 on Ovation. So you are cruising with John. I apologize. Danny, my next one will be on Ovation next year. Thomas, yes, I need another Ovation cruise with Pippa. Yes, and I need another Ovation cruise with Thomas. Yeah, David, I knew about the New Zealand. I didn't know about the hot cruise. Very cool. Jennifer, hello. 136 days until the next cruise for me. Missed a couple of your lives. Was on a comedy cruise 2 weeks ago. I had a friend on the comedy cruise. Was that the 3-nighter? Vanessa was on that one. Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Kim, we're scheduled for Ovation in Alaska next year. Nice. Have you been to Alaska before? I was in Alaska in 97. Oh, 96. And that was a long time ago. But looking forward to going back one day, and I bet not a lot has changed. Similar to the Caribbean, I assume. Matthew, more cruise ships will be coming to Perth. Nice. Yes, it was. Okay, cool. So comedy cruise was the 3-nighter a couple of weeks ago. Oh, Kim, you've never been. It's amazing. It's definitely a different experience than cruising the Caribbean, and you have to pack accordingly. But Alaska is all about layers, because it can get, it's summer, and it can get hot, but it still can get cold. So I always recommend just layers. Nice. It was my first P&O. It was fun. However, no, I know my favorite cruise line is Royal Caribbean now. It's not that it's true, and I don't poo-poo any cruise line. If you want to cruise P&O, Carnival, Princess, NCL, MSC, knock yourself, Disney, knock yourself out. Like, a cruise is a cruise. I just know what I like, and that's where I go. That's where I cruise. Andrew, yesterday booked Hong Kong to Japan on Spectrum. Nice. 2025. See, it's not just me booking in 2025 that people think I'm crazy that, oh no, I've got a cruise booked in 2 years. It's fine. And they're like, how do you know? How can you plan? You just do. So thank you all for joining me. What I want to talk about is the President's Cruise is about to start out of Galveston on Allure. 7 nights, I assume. Caribbean, Mexico, I have no idea of the ports or destinations. I don't even know actually of the entertainment. I know that for the President's Cruise, it is Michael Bailey, the CEO of Royal Caribbean, goes on a cruise once a year, and they have special events. If you have the Royal Caribbean credit card, Visa card, you get to go to special parties. Well, I have been on one of the President's Cruise, and I really should have not kicked up a stink that, well, I'm from Australia and I can't get the credit card. I want the credit card. So I should have gate crashed the party, but that's just me. The messages have stopped, or have people just stopped typing? If you have any questions, please type it in. When I got off the live last week, there was a lady that asked, she was on Rock the Boat, which is a chartered cruise, and didn't receive any Crown and Anchor points. And she's like, why? And the answer was in her question, because it was a chartered cruise. So it wasn't actually a Royal Caribbean cruise. It was a Rock the Boat cruise. And that's why she never got Crown and Anchor points. So it's a really good question. And yeah, it's stinky that you don't get the Crown and Anchor points, but it is what it is. Any ideas when the Trans-Pacific cruise for 2025 will be released? Next year, I believe, next April, I'm hoping. So that will be, don't tell my husband, another Ocean Time Group cruise. So we've got March 2025 to New Zealand. The cruise is cheap. I think I'm paying, I'm gonna just quickly, what's it, that one? I am paying $176 and that per day, and that's a balcony to New Zealand, 14 nights, like pretty sweet. And then yeah, I'm doing the Hawaii to Australia. Don't know what ship. Who knows? It could be Ovation, but it would be nice. Well, see, I hope they don't spoil my plans, because for 2024, there's no Trans-Pacific because Quantum is going to Singapore to go into dry dock. But there is a cruise from Singapore to Brisbane. So, but I can't do that one. But anyway, but hopefully April, May next year, they will bring out the Trans-Pacific. Thomas, strange, I got Crown and Anchor points for a cruise code charter. I did. Was that the Ovation from Singapore via Perth, or Perth via to Sydney? I think that was still, even though that company, it was a charter for that company, I think that was still, though, a Royal Caribbean cruise, not a, what's the word? It was a charter, but not a charter. Like, it might not have been a charter. It's just the fact that that company bought all the cabins, which is different to a charter, if you know what I mean. I don't know. That's my guess anyway. Jeff, President's Cruise, Cozumel, Costamare, Rotor on Alua, Mamma Mia. I'm not a fan of Mamma Mia. Blades, Blue Planet, Aqua Show, Comedy, same as my itinerary in 5 weeks. Nice. Thank you so much for that information, Jeff. I really appreciate it. The last 2 or 3 President's Cruises, they had a band called, it was like Boys Work, or it's a real Wild Things. And it's a 4-piece men band. And like, they're fine. It's a fine band, but like, it's just a band. But they get this particular band every President's Cruise. They're English, I believe, and they just play contemporary songs. They have Billy Pando in the Schooner Bar every President's Cruise. I've got friends that just love him. He's an amazing entertainer in the Schooner Bar. So that's very cool. As far as the pub, why do they not have Carlo? So I don't remember the guitarist on the pub on my President's Cruise, but he wasn't anything that I was just like blown away by. But so President's Cruise, Michael Bailey goes on, has these special events, different parties. They have headliner acts. There we go. Oh, geez. I can't even say her name. Shakar. She's Spanish, South American, and she's got the hips and stuff. Is that who that is? And she was on the Love Boat. Paul, is that her? Interesting. So when for my President's Cruise, they had Michael. Michael, you're going to write it, and Billy Ocean. What was it? Michael? No, it's not. Okay, so it's a different person. Okay, I don't know who that is then. Thomas, count me in for Trans-Pacific. You got it. Well, so Matthew is saying it's a lot dearer now. And this, my friend, is why when cruises come out, it is one of the best times to book them. I don't even know when Icon came out, but I booked Icon in November last year, and the prices have just skyrocketed. I will not be advertising my Icon Ocean Time Group Cruise because it costs like $8,000 just for the cabin. So it's pointless advertising for Australia, at least. I guess maybe if you're already on board it, to become an Ocean Time crew member. But yeah, book early, definitely. Okay, what's his name? Michael. I want to say Michael Bublé, but I know it's not. Oh, Kim, just join Patreon. My goal, to take a Trans-Pacific or Trans in the fall of 2026. Nice. Thank you so much. Very exciting. I wish I had like fireworks. Woo, woo. Michael, does it start with a B? He's a singer from the 80s. He had the long hair. Michael. Is it B? Bolton. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that was killing me. Bennett, no, Bolton. Michael Bolton. Yeah, the long hair and he had the haircut. But so saying that, Billy Ocean we were at Labadee and they put up a stage and everyone was there. Different sections were marked off though for suite guests and for the credit card Visa VIPs. Then for Michael Bolton though, he was played in the theatre, only one show. You know, not this 2 shows a night business. He only played 1 show. And depending on, so I think they had Pinnacles and Diamond Pluses were allowed in the theatre. If you were any, or maybe Diamond and above in the theatre, but I think it was Diamond Plus and above. Then I think if you were any other Crown and Anchor member or maybe Emerald and above, you could watch it on the big screens in the Aqua Theatre. So even though he was on the ship in the theatre, you could watch him at the Aqua Theatre. So that was interesting. So I think we went there, we watched it for maybe 2 songs or something, and then we just walked to the theatre and we just stood up the back. So I think I got to see him, like over a lot of heads, but that's fine. Andrew, I looked at Ovation to Hawaii April 2025, but was $5,700 for balcony for solo or $7,700 for solo balcony cabin. It makes no sense. Hang on. That doesn't make sense to me. It was 57 plus for balcony for a solo. Oh, and then it was 77 for a solo balcony. Yeah, that's the thing. It sometimes, and actually most times, the solo cabin is more expensive. So, but I will reach out and have a chat about that. Or, yeah, I've got to write myself little messages. So, would you like to go on a president's cruise? They have in the past. They've been to, last year it was in Alaska. So this year is out of Galveston, but Mexico mainly. When I was on, it was on the Harmony to, what was it? East Caribbean. They've had it in Europe before. So I'm thinking, and they announced the next President's Cruise on the President's Cruise. So I'm thinking out of New York would be the next one. They will never, I shouldn't say this, they will never have one in Australia, but people would lose their mind if they had a President's Cruise out of Australia, because a lot of Pinnacles go on the President's Cruise, and some Pinnacles are older and don't like to fly to Australia that much. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, hopefully. Sorry, I need to close my eyes for a bit longer. I'm sure I'll talk to you later. I'm sure you will, Paul. Good night. Thanks for being on board. Robert, hello. It would be nice maybe one day. I would definitely do a President's Cruise again. I understand, like I was saying, there's a lot of Pinnacles. It's people complain because there's so many Pinnacles, and the Pinnacles complain. But look, each cruise is different anyway, and I'm just there to have fun and enjoy myself, and I would enjoy it. I was in an elevator with a Pinnacle lady, and she said, "This is the worst cruise I've ever been on." And I went, "Oh, gee, you're the worst." And she's Pinnacle, so she's been on a lot of cruises. And I said, "What's the go? What's going on? What's happened?" She goes, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it." And I'm like, "Okay, so why did you mention it in the first place?" Funny. So couldn't old pearls do two? No, one down here. Oh no, Michael Bailey. It's too far. People, seriously, people will lose their mind. What about Asia though? He might do a President's Cruise of Asia. Because every President's Cruise, I believe, has only been 7 days as well. FYI. Kim will never make Pinnacle, so I don't even worry about it. No, you don't have to be Pinnacle to go on a President's Cruise. You can be nothing. Nothing wrong with that. And I think people enjoy themselves better when they're not by previous encounters. But just nice entertainment. people catch up with other people, I guess, on the President's Cruise as well. I've got, I reckon, at least 10 to 15 people. Happy Cruise Day to them that are getting on board today. So I look forward to photos and videos. The other thing that I love on the President's Cruise is the Captain's Corner, but Michael Bailey's there, so you can ask him anything. And when I went, I stood there for an hour with my hand up because I wanted to ask about Brisbane and if cruising was going to come back, because this was in 2018. And by the end of it, people were saying, can you please ask that lady, get her to ask her question, because I'm there and just people all around me were getting to ask the question. And I thought for the longest time I wasn't even going to be able to ask a question. Another thing, and it happens the same with the Captain's Corner and talking questions to the captain, what I don't like is, and it might happen because it's out of Galveston, where in the audience, the questions will, and I'm guilty of it myself, because I said, Australia is a very fast-moving, cruise-happy continent that they want cruising. And so I was talking about my backyard, but a lot of other people talk about their backyard, where I'm sure it was on that cruise where they talked about Galveston and they talked about I live in Baltimore and blah, blah, blah. And it's a shame that they don't ask sort of a bigger question, that it does get right down to just their backyard. And it'd be nice also to submit questions before the event. And so not that they can go through them, I guess, but maybe they might be able to answer more questions that way. Diamond Plus is the max I'll get. Pinnacle is a bit too far. You never know. You just don't know. There might be, heaven to Betsy, another pandemic and you get double points, and who knows. And saying that, Jeff, if you cruise solo, you're getting double points every cruise. So that's cool. So we have President's Cruise. What else? So, yeah, I look forward to finding out where the next cruise is. All right. Any other questions? Can't cruise from my backyard. I live in the mountains. I told a friend that I went to Vegas and then a cruise to Mexico, and she goes, "You cruised out of Vegas?" I went, "No." You can't cruise. So where do you live, Kim? And just before this, I had a lovely chat with Warwick, Pam, and Matthew about the hot cruise, getting plans together. It's very exciting. And please have your fingers crossed for me for Mystery Island, because I have a big event, Mystery Island, and it better come off finally eventually. It's the it's the Mystery Island Ocean Time Beach Party, Virginia. Okay, cool. Robert, thoughts on the casino on a ship? Is it something land? Do you think on a ship their profit margins are higher? Profit margins. Interesting question. So on the ship, they're legislated with the Nevada Gaming Board. However, it's on a ship. I don't know. And the thing is as well, every cruise is different. You might have one cruise and someone drops $100,000 compared to the next cruise, the biggest player, spends 10,000. John says no. Well, and in a casino, the profit margin changes all the time. So at my local casino, if people are betting $200,000 per hand, well, he can be up 3 million, down 6 million, and then up 4 million. So that profit margin for the casino is changing all the time as well. All right, any other question before I run away? Big week this week, working on the river. Yay. Love it. I've got to go and nurse my husband. My little puppy, I believe, is having a nap, and I'll have to go check on Roo. But I did get my puppy a big Roo, so hopefully she won't get the little Roo. And there you go. Any other questions? Some sort of weird YouTube setting because I can only see comments from the US. Oh, that is weird. It might be also that I guess you can't see the Facebook comments. Maybe that's what it is as well. Because I think the majority of the comments are via Facebook. So, yeah, maybe that has something to do with it as well. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. When is Royal going to be here year round? Maybe Paul can ask Paul. Paul's not going on the President's Cruise. Who was it? I think Karen will be there. I don't know if Rick's going. Brian's going to be there. Justine, hello. What sort of puppy did I get? I got a Jack Russell. Are we not Facebook friends? I will send you a photo. See you next week. You say that, John, like I'm actually going to see you. Julia, puppy, yes. Oh, I bet that's it. Have a great week. I will, Kim. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for getting on board, becoming an Ocean Time crew member. I need to get a really good photo of her. I don't know what I've done. There was a photo. Oh, there it is. Okay, you ready? Look at her. So that's Sunny. So she's a Jack Russell. And she's just over 11 weeks. So cute. And, Linda's in the house. Hello. Linda, where you live, are you an owner-occupier? And so just yes or no. And if it's yes, are you on the body corporate? I'm just nosy. And Linda, sorry, I only just joined the chat. Do you know if Lullapah is still going ahead? Yes, it's still going ahead. At what time? No idea. However, I will be there on the 1st of November. I'm going to Lullapah. I'm setting up a tour, or I'm just going to go check it out, see if anything is there. It's half an hour from Port Vila, so that is my mission. So year-round, Robert, as soon as Lullapah gets on board, it will be here. Royal will be here year-round, for sure. Always love Sunday fun days. Good night. Oops, not sure the spelling. No, it's all right. Now I want to go back and see. So I will spell it. What is it? And that's all right. That's how I spell it. So cute. She's adorable, but she's got teeth like needles, they tell me. Looks like a ferret. John, do you know what else looks like a ferret? Yes, I'm an owner, but I'm not on the body corporate committee. Perfect. Jeff, thank you for that. Thought you might have stuck with the casino themed names and called her Reno. I know. My husband so my last dog was called Vegas, and my husband wanted a normal girl's name, like girl's name. So he, for the longest time, he wanted Patty or Patsy, like Pat, because it's a dog. And I was like, heck no. And then I was like, Jackie, because it's Jack Russell. I could do Jackie. But then I watched a movie and the main character in the movie was called Sunny. And I went, that's her name. So that's my story. All righty. I'm out. Have a fantastic week. Check out some cruises. Any questions, as always, please reach out. Thank you for being on board. See you later.